right here in Philly, but it can be heard on over 600 NPR stations across the country and in Europe. Congratulations to Terry and the team, and to you, the listeners, for supporting such great radio and content here on WHYY. Clouds today in Philly, chance of a stray shower or thunderstorm will get up to 73 degrees. Headlines are next.
Good morning. Russia's President Vladimir Putin has used NATO's past expansion as a reason for invading Ukraine. So how will Russia respond now that Finland and Sweden are poised to join NATO? It's Morning Edition from NPR News.
Just days before the primary election in Pennsylvania, a candidate for governor drops out of the crowded Republican race. I'm Jennifer Lynn.
As the Senate Republican leader, Mitch McConnell, has to keep a lot of plates spinning. I'm Steve Inskeep.
And I'm Martinez. NPR's Deidre Walsh asked McConnell about keeping the GOP's message unified on things ranging from abortion to Ukraine. Also, why astronomers are geeking over a fuzzy orange donut at the center of the Milky Way. It's Friday, May 13th. Actor Robert Pattinson has played a brooding vampire and a moody Batman. Not the same, but not that different either. Today, he can play birthday boy as he's 36. The news is next.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Corva Coleman. The House committee investigating the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol has subpoenaed 5 House Republican lawmakers. This includes House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy. All 5 were asked to testify, and they refused. NPR's Claudia Grisales says the committee now seeks to compel them to testify.
Members of Congress usually testify voluntarily, and while they have been subpoenaed, for example, in House Ethics Committee investigations, this is in no way common. Republicans have warned that if they take control of the House next year, as is projected, they'll issue subpoenas to investigate Democrats.
NPR's Claudia Grisales reporting. Heavy fighting continues in Ukraine. Russian forces are pressing their attacks in southern and eastern Ukraine. Russia fired a missile at a building storing humanitarian aid near the eastern city of Kharkiv. And Russia is still attacking a steel plant in the southern city of Mariupol, where Ukrainian forces are holed up. Ukraine has opened its first war crimes trial today against a Russian service member. NPR's Anya Kamenets reports from Lviv. A 21-year-old soldier is facing charges.
Ukraine's Prosecutor General Irina Venediktova said in a statement Wednesday that Sergeant Vadim Shishimarin fired a Kalashnikov rifle from a stolen car, killing a 62-year-old man in a Sumy region of northeastern Ukraine on February 28th. The sergeant faces from 10 to 15 years or life in prison. Venediktova has announced that her office has identified more than 10,000 war crimes and hundreds of suspects in the 11-week-old conflict. Last month, they charged 10 Russian soldiers in Absentia for atrocities allegedly committed in Bucha. Anya Kamenets, Lviv, Ukraine.
The man who was at the center of the deadly 1992 standoff at Ruby Ridge has died. From Boise State Public Radio, Troy Oppie has more.
U.S. Marshals arrived at Randy Weaver's North Idaho home in 1992 because he missed a court date on a federal weapons charge. A shootout while marshals scouted the area left Weaver's son and a deputy dead. By the second day of the tense standoff, his wife had been killed by an FBI sniper. The standoff lasted 9 more days and helped inspire the anti-government movement, including Oklahoma City bomber Tim McVeigh. Weaver was acquitted of the standoff, but did spend 16 months in jail for the weapons charge. In 1995, the Justice Department settled a wrongful death lawsuit with the family for $3.1 million. Weaver's death Wednesday was announced by his daughter Sarah on social media. He was 74. For NPR News, I'm Troy Oppie in Boise.
Billionaire Elon Musk says he has put his offer on hold to buy social media platform Twitter. He tweeted the news this morning. Musk wants to know more about how the company is counting false or spam Twitter accounts. Musk is seeking to buy Twitter for $44 billion. It's NPR.
Good morning. 60 degrees and cloudy in Philadelphia. I'm Jennifer Lynn. It's 7:04. This is WHYY's Morning Edition. It's 4 days before the primary election in Pennsylvania, and State Senator Jake Corman has dropped out of the crowded Republican race for governor. Corman is suggesting leading candidate Doug Mastriano, who holds ultra-conservative views on issues like women's rights and touts election conspiracy theories, will not resonate with voters in the November election. Corman is endorsing former Congressman Lou Barletta.